mean, I have friends who came off like antidepressants, for example, basically in a couple of weeks because that's what they were told to do. They were bedridden. Like one friend I'm thinking of in particular, she had been on an antidepressant and a benzo, always taken as prescribed for work-related anxiety. She went to a detox facility because she wanted to come off of them. They ripped her off in 2 weeks. And she was bedridden for like 2 years because every time she stood up, she would have vertigo and she'd like fall over. She couldn't stand, let alone walk to her car, let alone drive for like 2 years. She had to move in with her. She was like 40 years old. She had to like move in with her parents. That's just one of like hundreds of thousands of, maybe that's like at least 100,000 stories online of people who didn't have this information from their doctors, came off too fast, often at their doctor's instruction, because the doctors have no idea. You are taught how to put people on these drugs, not how to get them off. And so people often only figure this out after the fact, when they're already destabilized in withdrawal, not knowing what the hell is happening to them, freaking out, and then they start Googling, and then they find this online community of like, at this point, like thousands of Facebook groups and online forums. They find our nonprofit, Inner Compass Initiative. They start to learn about what they just did, and they're like, oh my God, I had no idea. Sometimes people recover from withdrawal within weeks or months. Sometimes it takes years. It took years for me, really. And because I had a family, again, who could provide for me, like I made it through. But I often think about how many people don't have the resources that I had access to. I'm like, I wouldn't have survived this if I didn't have a family who could literally provide for me because I could not function. And 66 million people are on this stuff. Like this is a real crisis. This is the real crisis here that we need to be talking about.